If you want to know how I got to this point of sitting in a cloud, then continue watching my trip in Chengdu. It's lit. Just arrived in Chengdu and it is way hotter than we would have anticipated. The weather forecast lied to us. Ah. Oh my god, check out this freaking hotel. We have arrived at Waldorf Hotel, which is really nice. As you can tell, we each get our own rooms. So this trip was actually organized by UCCA YA, and I was really lucky to tag along with them on this really luxurious, basically, schedule that they had planned for us. Oh my god, look at the views! Contrast this with the former video. We're all dressed up now, heading over to the gala. So on our way to the gala, we saw a bunch of new modern buildings, and I'll be honest, I didn't realize how contemporary Chengdu was going to be. It's so cool. And some booze. And some more booze. The food is incredible by Michelin star rated chefs. Look at it. I love the Chinese essence of the food, but with an interesting contemporary twist. So basically the food is like art, which I really enjoyed. So the whole experience was just very, very awesome, to say the least. And we also had contemporary dance performances happening at the same time. And the chefs that were so sweet to cook for us. Apparently they prepared for like 2 weeks without sleeping. That's what they said. I don't know if they were exaggerating. And day 2. Alright, so we started the day off with a breakfast buffet early in the morning, and if you've seen my videos, you know that I don't wake up early in the morning, but this whole month has been quite early. Our first destination was this temple where we were shown around by this lady monk. I don't know if there's a different term for lady monks, but yeah, we were actually shown into this temple that is normally not open to people and has apparently been closed for a really long time. The vibe and energy was so beautiful there. And our second destination was Zhi Art Museum, where the architect is actually like really, really special. He uses the space in an interesting way and plays around with light. And yeah, the entire architecture is an art piece in itself. Also, the artworks inside was pretty cool. And yeah, everything was just really interactive, which I found really interesting, where you have the space communicating with the art inside the space. So that was very incredible. And look at the light, look at the windows, look at the water, look at everything. The vibe is on point. No leaning, but I clearly am leaning. So impressed with Chengdu in general. It's my first time visiting this city, and I'm realizing just how chill and beautiful it is. And now we are checking into our second hotel. Yeah, so me and my friend, we got a suite at the Hilton Hotel, and these are our views. And now we are heading over to a local restaurant with our new made friends who are super cute. Just capturing a little bit of the Chengdu vibes around on our walk to the restaurant. Alright, doesn't look as good as it tasted, but I swear to God, so delicious. And now we are on Bar Street. The lights are so cool. Look at all the love around. This Bar Street is so freaking awesome, and it makes me a little bit sad that Beijing doesn't really have a place like this anymore. It used to have a Bar Street, but not anymore. Exploring some cool architecture today. So we're now on a private tour with Liu Jiakun, who is the architect. I might have butchered his name because I'm using the pinyin, so I'm not sure if I got the tones right. But yeah, so the architect himself is actually showing us around this courtyard that he designed, and he won awards for it as well. It's very unique. He's using bricks in a very unconventional way. As you can see, there's artwork hanging on these holes, these like brick hole walls, and now we're actually walking around the courtyard. The type of material that we're walking on is used for the running trails in the Olympics. It's the same material on the ground, so if you're wearing heels, it's probably not ideal for heels. Basically, don't wear heels walking on this. And the whole purpose of this courtyard, or this, I believe I can call this a courtyard, is that it's supposed to feel really homey, really comfortable, and you can see that we're continuously walking up the slope, so the higher we get, it's a different view, and it also encourages you to go running on here, which I find really fascinating, that it's instead of running straight on the same level, actually you're running upward, and you can run back down, and I believe it was 2 kilometers, or was it, yeah, I think it might have been, I can't remember exactly how far this trail ends up being, but you can totally just run on this several times and it's a solid, good jog. So clearly everything on this trip has been super thought out, and we are going now to a freaking amazing restaurant. We ended up trying a lot of the local food, and actually right after we went to visit a local artist in Chengdu. He's the most interested in playing around with medium to manipulate the surface, and that's how he generates the color for his drawings or paintings or whatever you'd like to call it. So he has all these interesting methods of manipulating it, like he's put out some drawings outside under the sun to have the sun kind of tint it, and right afterwards we went to check out this young award-winning artist exhibition as well. I'm going to speed through the next scenes because pretty much we did so much on day 3. It was a completely packed schedule. Now we're looking at this amazing collection inside the biggest building in China. So that was really incredible to see this collection there. Really rare opportunity. As you could see earlier, this collector has a bunch of paintings just right next to his massive pool. Really honored to have been invited to his home with UCCAYA. So as if we didn't do enough, we decided to go back to Bar Street, and yeah, the first night we didn't really push it as hard, and the last night we certainly did. So yeah, it ended up being quite a dramatic night, to be honest. And then we got breakfast in bed around 3 p.m. the next day.
So that's it, guys. Crazy 3 days in Chengdu. First time here. Seriously, the best impression ever. Did a lot of awesome things, bougie things, and saw a lot of awesome art. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're in China, definitely recommend checking out Chengdu. Peace, y'all.